Alright, trade recap from today. So as you can see by the title, took some losses today. Was it down? Gonna check. Okay, I'm down $680.10, which is crazy, but it's still like I'm allowed to risk max $285 per trade. $285. I took two losses today. $285 times two. It's not even 600. So this is just a bit more than it should be. I didn't overtrade. I didn't, well, technically I over leveraged because, yeah. But normally how I enter with my trades is I enter in with the market execution. And sometimes I see, okay, I'm anticipating for it to be like, let's say I'm going short here, then I'm anticipating this to be, for example, 5 contracts. But if it has a big closure below, then of course that 5 contracts are going to be bigger size. But it all moves so quick that that I just try to be as precise as possible. But sometimes, yeah, the fill is just way lower, and yeah, I don't have enough time to calculate really. So yeah, a bit more, what is it, in drawdown than it should be. But yeah, followed all my rules still. But yeah, I want to go over the trades that I took today. So today I was actually bullish. Going into today from 9:30, I was actually bullish. So bigger time frame, I zoom out from the weekly and then zoom out into the lower time frame to like an hourly, 15-minute, all that. So what we had is weekly. We have had a change in day delivery lower on the weekly. So I always refer to as higher time frame is for me then bearish. So higher time frame for me is bearish. Then zooming in, what do we have here? I do see that this previous week did retrace up a bit, and I see that we have a gap here. I'm looking for it to be a singular one. So I'm going through all these time frames, and I see on the 8-hour we have a CB here, another one here, and then on the 12-hour I see that we have this 12-hour being inversed. This doesn't mean anything by itself. If I'm trading with a correlated pair, then I'm also looking for yes to have that same inversion also inversed, like that same CB then also inversed. Looking same thing here, 8-hour, CB here, another one here, and then a 12-hour, also a singular one here. So I see that both NQ and ES closed above this. So it goes against my higher time frame trend. So what I want to see then is like an, I don't really know what the name is for it, but like an intraday shift, just not intraday really, but just a shift. And then I'm looking for the opposite direction until a range high gets taken. So the range high for me would be here. So I'm technically bullish until here on this time frame. So yeah, I'm bullish until here on this time frame, but it can also change. Zooming in, or yeah, zooming out. What is this looking like? This is also looking bullish. So daily. So we have this inversion here, which I could mark out right there. I'm gonna extend it a little bit right there. And then also here we have a BISI, which I could also mark out, but it's just, for me, when I have these two overlapping, then it's just too much for me, and I just have one on there, but let's just bookmark these out. So this is bullish for me. So going into today, probably bullish. I can zoom in. But yeah, 9:30 we are here, and I see that we are in this gap. And yeah, zooming in, this doesn't really change anything. So I go back on here. And then here you can see we have swapped these equal highs. Or no, not yet actually. We traded lower, 9:30, traded lower into this inversion. We tapped CE here, and then a reaction to the upside. And I was actually looking, because we had a 4-hour swept, looking on the 5-minute. Because that's a rule of mine, when we have taken a 4-hour low or 4-hour high, then I at least have to look at the 5-minute. That prevents me in this case of catching a falling knife, because it just goes against the trend in that case. So looking on the 5-minute, and I was actually looking for longs, as I said, and you can see we had a really nice reaction from that inversion. I can just remove that BISI just to make it clear. And I was actually looking for a long, and I set that even here. Let's see where it was. I think here. Yeah, these highs. So those equal highs are just going to be a draw. Beautiful reversal. Looking for either NQ or yes to take that 5-minute low, and then where I set up the form. And then we just didn't get that. We just instantly pushed up to the buy side, to those equal highs. So that was really nice, actually. Really nice push, but yeah, no entries. But then after that, why was I actually bullish here? Yeah, because that higher time frame is bullish. But why was I then bearish after this? So here in this case, I'm actually bearish if we have swept the range high here, which we did, and then lunch hour happens. So this is 11:30, so that's around lunch hour. And then what we did is PM session. This was AM session was already over. PM session, 13:15 for me. I can see 13:15. We took out the equal highs, which is a range high, also in an open inefficiency, equal highs, same thing here. And then we zoom in, and then we also have this that got in first, this that got in first. We don't have a singular one, so 30 minutes. We have, let's see, we have a busy here, another one here, and on 1 hour we don't have a singular one, so 15 minutes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes we have 2, 3, we have a lot. So just making as low as possible. So 15 minutes here, this got inverse, same thing there. So that tells me, okay, I'm now bearish until the range low, which now would be here and here. Oh. So this is now above my range low. And then I'm looking for shorts. So what we had is we inverse 13:15. I was back on the charts. Let's go to there. And let's see. And that was right here. So I was on the charts back here, and you can see also the SIBI that I had marked out. So if I could zoom in a bit more, 15 minutes we had there, also a singular one. So 5 minutes SIBI here, another one here, same on yes, SIBI here, another one here. Make it a singular one, and this is the true inefficiency for me. So we got a nice reaction from this. I was actually already looking for shorts, but didn't get an entry here. So you can see we did have a really nice reaction here. And then we had sell side here, which I had marked out. But you can see we never took those. We have just created really clean equal lows, but we just didn't get, or I just didn't get an entry here. So this is already 2 p.m. You can see nothing here. I didn't take anything here. But then what we had here is we were still inside of this 15-minute SIBI. And then I think my entry formed around here. Yeah. So my first entry, that was here. You can see ES swept these perfectly equalized, these perfectly equalized. That makes me, or that makes it 2 equal highs for me. So equal highs swept here. Then we have a singular inversion. So a singular one there. Same one in Q. We have a singular one here. Once this gets in first, the closure below, and this is where like I over leverage a bit, like not by not like with the intention of over leveraging, but because we had a big closure. Like I'm looking, like I'm doing like so, creating a limit order. I see, okay, I should be in with 6 contracts. But if the market is just really moving pretty quick, then suddenly we are here, and that's 6 contracts. That is now, okay, not 46, 6 contract. That is now 350. So that's why, that's where that that over leveraging came from. That more risk came from. But yeah, you can see we inversed here, and then my break even, that was here. Oh wait, there was actually break even trade at first here. There was actually break even trade. Yes. And then wait, what? Wait. No entries, all good. Oh yeah, I did take a break even on that. Okay. Oh, I already took a loss here. I forgot. Okay, I see now. Oh no, I did. Wait, what? We'll see. Break even. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, here. So here's the loss that I took. It's already earlier. Sorry, this is break even trade I took, and then the loss that I took, that was here. Then 2 minutes. Yeah, so we had this really equal lows. I almost forgot, but yeah, we had these equal lows, and that's where it came from. So you can see also the really big closure. Stop is here. Break even, that would be here at this low there. Once that gets hit, I will be break even. And then same thing here, and you can see we just instantly push higher. Like for me, this is, it's not like crazy. Like you see this happen, like not all the time, but sometimes it does happen. And then this was my target, but you can see we just left all these equal lows and just traded instantly higher. Pretty unfortunate, I would say. But yeah, then after I took that break even trade there, and I was still looking for shorts, and you can see we were still in this gap. We did trade a bit higher into optimal trade entry, but once we trade into optimal trade entry, we didn't tap this inversion that I have marked out, which is a singular inversion on, I think, at 30 minutes. Yeah, so I also had that marked here. Or no, the 50-minute that was here. So this 50-minute inversion that we had, we also had one here. So that inversion that was still under. And then we didn't tap that, but we did one lower. closure below, that's my entry, and then break even, that was at 1-1. You can just see we instantly pushed higher, and yeah, that was another loss. So I took 2 losses there, and you can see eventually we did tap into the gap. You could say like, oh, why don't you wait for it always to go into the gap and then look for your entry? I've seen from many trades, I don't even know, like thousands of trades maybe, that the market doesn't have to tap in there. Like, it doesn't make it higher probability. Like, it really, that is just not necessary for me. So this was like a nice example, nice push. I even think my entry model would be here. So let's see, 1 high, yeah, perfect equal, yeah. Okay, so this also could be an entry, but what I do is I take max 2 losses a day, then I walk away. Let's see if my stop was there. Yeah, okay, that would be a TP, but yeah, that's just 2 losses. Unfortunate there, we did trade even higher here, and eventually we dropped lower, but this is just outside market hours. This is after 15, so after 3 p.m. I'm not trading. And you can see that last hour of trading, suddenly we get a lot of volatility, we get a lot of volume, and for me there's like no reason for the market to really do that. Like, where is this really coming from? We didn't have anyone speaking or something. We didn't have any crazy news. We had price index at 8:30, and then yeah, nothing else. Or no, wait, that's actually Friday. We had final GDP, unemployment claims, but yeah, also then nothing else. But yeah, eventually we did go to the equal lows, but yeah, just couldn't find an entry or the right entry. And yeah, that's just way outside my training time. So pretty unfortunate there. The account is now at, it was at 51,300 or something. Yeah, you can see now it's at 50,684. I will still be trading tomorrow, but yeah, my feelings with this, like, I do know it can just come back, like already something which I just shouldn't do, but I think about right away. But I don't want it to, like, I don't want to think about it, but yeah, I do think about it. Like, I already got this account back. Like, that's something, like, I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky and like grateful that I got this account back. Like, who do I thank? I don't know, but I got the account back to 51,300 with full porting it. Like, it could go the opposite direction and just already blow this account. But yeah, it did went to my direction, $51,400, but I did trade it on that Monday, which should have been my trading day. And that Monday, if I was just trading the normal account, that was already at 51,400K, and I didn't get hacked, and I did trade that Monday, then the account would almost be at 52K right now. So already thinking back at that, okay, if the account was already at 52K, I now got the loss, then I would be back at $51,300 because I just took a $700 loss. And then I'm just thinking about that, and that's just I don't want to think about it, but I just think about it right away, and that's like the only negative emotion that I have after these trades. I think for the rest it's just all okay. Like, I'm not really thinking about a few hours after the trades that I took from the trades that I took, like, I'm so emotional, like, I'm so sad that I took those losses. No, that's definitely not the case. But the one thing that I want to try and improve, like, I don't know yet, but what I want to try and improve is not thinking about that, like, oh, it should have been this. If that, then that should have been, like, yeah, I shouldn't be thinking that. But yeah, just want to share that, just want to get it out there. But yeah, that's one thing I would like to try and improve. But for the rest, that was the trade recap. I'll be trading tomorrow again, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll be home at what is it again? Oh yeah, and also what is it? Like, not just that Monday, but what was it? I was back on the charts, or these 2 weeks we have had what is it? We had the market, or in what is it? In America, they have the daylight time shift, so the hour goes back, or the clock goes back 1 hour. And here in Europe, we still have, yeah, you can see already. Tomorrow, what is it here? You can see Saturday tomorrow, or no, that's Saturday. You can see then we have the daylight time shift. So these last 2 weeks, the market opened 1 hour earlier for the people in Europe, and there was one day as well. So Monday I should have taken a W trade, and then Tuesday I'm working until 2:30. So exactly when the market opens, then I'm done with work. And on Tuesday there was a W trade as well, which I missed because I was late at home because of work, but not late, but yeah, you get the point. And then also missed a W trade there. So already down 2 W trades, which I just think about a lot. I almost forgot about it, which is a good thing, but yeah. Thinking about that this afternoon after trades, but yeah, that's something I just, again, want to try and improve. But yeah, I'll be trading tomorrow, and yeah, that'll be the trade recap, and yeah, see you. Thank you for watching.